Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Aisyah binti Masor, and today I will present about eggplant and insect pests in eggplant crop in UiTM Cawangan Pahang. This presentation consists of 5 chapters, which are Introduction, Literature Review, Methodology, Result and Discussion, Conclusion and Recommendation. Let's begin with Chapter 1, Introduction. Eggplant is the easiest crop to grow and does not require high cost to maintain the growth of the plant. Despite its many advantages, crop production has been threatened by pest infestation. Damage that caused by insect pests to crop is a very serious damage, as the insect pest attacks different parts of the plant directly and indirectly. However, a comprehensive study regarding the infestation of insect pests in eggplant crops has not yet been conducted comprehensively. The problem statements are: there is no specific research regarding which species of insect are considered pests, as well as the optimum concentration of the cypermethrin against pests, and how to measure qualitatively of the infestation caused by insect pests in eggplant crop. Significance of study focuses on the mean and the significant difference between different concentration of cypermethrin and infestation of insect pests by using one-way variance analysis. And then, control measure such as determining when the pest infested the crop is very important, as well as determination of the damaged leaf can be one of the parameters for the control measure of pest infestation. The objective of this study is to determine which insect species that is considered pest to eggplant crop, and to determine optimum concentration of cypermethrin against insect pests in eggplant crop, and to measure qualitatively of infestation caused by insect pests in eggplant crop in UiTM Cawangan Pahang. Let's move on to literature review. Sucking pests such as whiteflies and leafhoppers cause significant crop loss, especially during the initial beginning of the growing season. And eggplant crop usually get infested by insect pests. Pests and disease can destroy up to 40% of crop yields. Cypermethrin is a chemical control used for pest management. Cypermethrin is a pyrethroid, so it acts through contact or ingestion. This ingredient of the cypermethrin disrupts the central nervous system of the pest, potentially cause muscle spasm and paralysis. Types of infestation on stem and leaf. Jacid nymphs and adults have sucking and pierced mouthpart and suck sap from the lower surface of leaves. Developmental problems as well as poor fruit formation caused by whitefly nymphs and adults, as the whiteflies did suck the sap from the leaves from the lower surface of the leaf and growing tips of the plant. And species also cause damage to eggplant, which is girdling stem. Now let's move on to methodology. Insects that were collected in the eggplant crop were brought to the laboratory for the identification of insect pests using stereo microscope and light digital microscope. Direct visual counting method was used to determine the abundance of insect pest species after the eggplant crop being applied with the treatments. Visual observation method and visual rating scale were used to determine the infestation caused by insect pests such as yellowing and curling of the leaves. All data collected were analyzed using one-way ANOVA and Tukey test. Let's move on to result and discussion. The insect species that are considered pests to the eggplant crop, which are Empuasca faber-haris and Bemisia tabaci genadius. Empuasca faber-haris is leafhopper, and the order name is Hemiptera and belongs to the family of Cicadelidae, and it also attacks the leaves, and the life cycle is around 50 to 78 days. And then Bemisia tabaci is whitefly, and the order name is Hemiptera and belongs to the family of Alerodidae, and also attacks the leaves, and the life cycle is around 16 to 27 days. Leafhopper and whitefly have very well pierced sucking mouthparts and feed on plant sap, plant nutrients, and rupturing the plant tissue. From table 4.1 for recommended concentration of cypermethrin, it is apparent that there was statistically significant difference within group as determined by one-way ANOVA, where the value of significant difference lower than 0.05, which is 0.007. Tukey post hoc test revealed that the abundance of whitefly was statistically significantly decreased after the 12th day compared to the after 4th day. However, there was no statistically significant difference between groups and within group for the remaining treatments for the abundance of leafhopper and whitefly. This might be due to the environmental factor that happened during the experiment was done, which is the experiment was held during a rainy season, and this might affect the result that collected. However, the research conducted by Jabi and Awandamid showed that the cypermethrin was effective in controlling the stingless bee, which has the rate of mortality of 6 to 7 bees. From table 4.2 for the infestation caused by leafhopper and whitefly, there was no significant difference between the curling of the leaves and all the treatments applied on the leaf. Aside from that, the yellowing on the leaves caused by leafhopper and whitefly also showed no statistically significant difference between all the treatments applied on the eggplant. The damages caused by leafhopper and whitefly in the eggplant crop can be attributed to the rainy season that happened during the experiment. This caused the effectiveness of the cypermethrin in controlling pest attacks to become less effective. This will lead to the abundance of the leafhopper and whitefly, and it will cause a serious damage to the eggplant crop. Previous studies showed that rain can have a negative impact on pesticide application by washing away the pesticide or removing it. In the conclusion, the eggplant cultivated in UiTM Pahang was all attacked by insects from order namely Hemiptera. The insect identified under family Cicadalidae is leafhopper, and from the family of Alerodidae is whitefly. Based on the analysis, the recommended concentration worked efficiently in controlling whitefly in eggplant crop after day 12. And the infestation caused by insect pests have shown no significant difference for all the treatments applied in the eggplant crop due to the environmental factor. The limitation faced during the experiment and observation was a variety of factors such as rain and location to place the eggplant crop in campus. This study is not recommended to be conducted during rainy season to get the accurate data due to the rain will affect the effectiveness of the pesticide. The future study could use other pesticides to control insect pests in eggplant crop. More detailed studies should be conducted to better evaluate the damage due to the insect pest infestation. Thank you for having me.